go ahead and do this. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am VR Drunken Monkey, and today we are playing Empyrion Galactic Survival Reforged Eden Atlantis next. I felt a little tiny bit of a change, even though it's still Empyrion Galactic Survival. Day one. I have not played this yet. You know, Wily Sarge, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're having an amazing freaking weekend. Very strange people today, you see. So am I very strange? I would have figured you have known that already. Let's see. So we can either go to the normal, extremely hard locations, or we'll start at the Atlantis clone station. I did have another like 4.5 minutes, but Wily Sarge had to pop on in and say howdy doody. Hopefully you can hear me okay, Wily Sarge. It's been a little while since I've been online and since I've had things set up. Talk to the ancient Asgardian. Strength to you, clone. Welcome back to the cloning station. We've lost count of how many times you've been reborn. Apparently I must have died a whole hell of a lot. This battle with the machine seems to never end. Drones and legacy are slowly taking over all the galaxies, and it's our fault. People like you, this is an opportunity to contain them and to keep them from destroying all life. This is your mission. Behind us is a corridor with a gate. Choose your path and walk it with dignity and integrity. Yeah, I think I'm gonna die. Let's see, nothing in the cryo chamber. Okay. Welcome. Welcome to Atlantis. So have you played Atlantis, Wily Sarge? And I am going to Haven because I like Haven. Oh, you play it all the time? Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm actually playing on my own personal server. I just finished setting up yesterday. You have to play around a little bit, and, you know, I wish you could go back in through that portal, but, you know, you just can't. There's no F key. I am echoing very bad. Wait a minute. Am I still echoing? Or do you not hear me? It's been a while, so I might have... Okay, I've turned off one audio source. I just don't know if that gives the sound for the game. Maybe that'll take care of it. Let me know if... Oh, it's good now? Is it still good? Hopefully it's still good. I have not played... I can't say that. I can't say I have not played. I have played around... Whoop. I got to turn that down a tiny bit. I have played around a little bit with getting my server and everything set up. But I have not really played anything, so I don't really know what this game actually has, other than I know it does have different formulas for building certain things or making certain things, or different recipes. I know there are instances, which I consider to be missions, Other than that, I really don't know a whole hell of a lot. So I'm going to fumble and mumble and jumble and figure on where I'm going, what I'm going to do, and everything else. I do not have my blueprint set to check unlocks from the tech tree because I kind of think that that whole thing is a pain in the ass to have to unlock every single item. And maybe that could be Anvil rubbing off on me a little bit. Not having to unlock everything. Oh, look at that. There's the UHC vessel already. Not really where I wanted to be, but... you know. So where do you play, Wila Sarge? And what can you tell me? What tips or tricks or anything else can you give me regarding starting out with the other than the normal Reforged Eden start outs? Because this is something completely new to me. Well, Reforged Eden's not new to me, but this particular Atlantis Next is new to me. Because I understand that Atlantis has been moved into Reforged Eden. And then after that, Next came out. Oh, I really need to get a better multi-tool. I'm not going to sit there and wait. I am too impatient. Man, I got a lot of desert up in this area for Atlantis, for Haven. Oh, I can't get you until after I get... Can I? Oh, I can. Okay. It's going to be so weird. I feel like I'm betraying everything I know about Empyrion Galactic survival. But I'm gonna have to find some freaking plant proteins soon. Okay, so that's where the portal was. Okay. So if I go back towards the portal, I should get... I really thought that this seed would have a lot more green grass on it. Oh! Yep, I see you guys too. That's all right. We're all good. I'm just passing through. Nothing to see here, boys. Although I will say the lighting on this with the flashlight or the headlight or whatever the heck you want to call it is a little bit more realistic in reference to not having it shine so far. And in some instances, it can get quite dark when I was doing my testing on my server. Two servers, actually 3 servers later, I decided to land onto this one because this one allows me to do the Empyrion Galactic Survival Admin Helper full and not just a light version. Okay, so let's go and see where we're headed. Man, that took me a real distance away. So here we come, walking down the street. I get the funniest looks from everyone I meet. Hey, hey, I'm the monkey. That's right. And I'm too busy singing to put anybody down. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba, I'm loving it. I really need to find some good eats. So copper survey, it's not really what I wanted. Damage hover bike, ooh, level 3, woohoo! Man, I really thought Haven had a whole lot more green grass. Green Acres is a place to be. Oh, there's the large wreck, okay. I do like going and setting up at the large wreck because that is a good place to call home. Yeah, normally the large wreck also has a hover bike. So it will save me on a little bit of something. Man, not a whole lot of freaking plant proteins. Ooh, a plant protein. Okay, get whatever I can. I need food. Need food, need to make food, need to get a lot of plant proteins. And I did not cheat when I set this up to give me all the stuff all the time, everywhere I went. I should probably unlock that. Miscellaneous. There we go. I don't have a whole lot of food. Large rack, okay. Here we come. So yeah, a little bit of something. Even though it's the same, a little bit different. getting a little tired of rush. I don't even know where the portal is. I went through the portal to get where I am. I'm assuming when you say to go through the portal that you are saying that I need to go to Asgard. Oh, I am just literally starting out, so I'm on Haven. This is literally beginning of the new session. Because I don't like them rogues or purgatory or any of those places that remind me of hell. I've been through hell in my life already. Oh, yes, I know there's portals. I haven't been to those yet. I thought those were the same portals that you would find on regular EGS. That would just take you to, you know, like Gia or one of those other starter planets. So you're saying those portals will take me someplace actually elsewhere to give me... Or are you just trying to tell me that so I'll kill myself? So those portals over there. So I'm not going to die, right? Oh, wait a minute. Let me get the hover bike out of here first. You're just trying to kill me, aren't you? You're trying to make it so that I die within the first, like, 20 minutes of my gameplay, right? I can come back to Haven, too, right? Or should I take everything out of here and bring it with me just in case you lied? Because I'm 400 meters from 400 plus meters. Okay. So I'm going to the portals. If I die, blame Wyla Sarge. And then he'll be banned. No. Although I still have to figure out how to get things like TTP to work on my server. I don't want to get killed yet, dude. I'm literally just starting. I mean, literally just starting. I still have to figure out how to set up teleport player to someplace else so I can set the server up for multiplayer so that people can teleport and... Oh, shit. Oh, get rid of that shit. Two. Let's go to factory, library. Let's go to wafer. Yeah, everybody says stuff like that, but they all lie. They all want you to die. They all want to kill you. It's like You're too lazy to this? Okay, so... Well, these portals look a little different. P. I suppose I have to go inside, because I guess these things don't do squat. Okay. Persephone... Gia... Sexy, sexy. Ah, it's a cheeseburger guy. Ah, a little buddy. I get it, butt tea. So I can teleport to Atlantis, right? Oh, I gotta walk. Oh, I gotta walk through. I thought it was gonna be one of them. Click F. Wow, that was a fast teleport, man. I think that's the quickest teleport I've ever seen. Okay, well, you got a thing above you. Why can't I... There you go. You're looking a little pale, buddy. Now you're an alien and you're gonna namaste me. So you have a personal container and I can take the loot out. Okay. So where's the personal container behind you? I don't see no personal container behind you. That's a research computer. Okay, so where the hell is it? Why does it say that I have a personal container behind me? I don't see no personal container behind you. I see a computer thing, you liar. Well, in the same floor does not equate to behind me. Freaking nickel and dime with these one little tiny things. Freaking ice. Apparently they must think I'm hot. I don't even know what Excelli is. Oh, I can't take all that? Well, you know what? I can get rid of some of that crap. Yeah, behind me isn't actually behind me when he's standing in a different direction. I have improved light armor. So what am I wearing right now? So that's an EVA, that's the transporter, that's an armor booster. So 310 to 95, 7. I'll hang on to the other ones for right now. I can pick that stuff up later. Why do all these guys look like they're walking with their butt in their heads? So you literally just come here, grab stuff, and go back, huh? I don't think there's anything other than that elevator. May as well check out what's upstairs. So this is a, how's it going? I'm an amateur cook. Okay, well your prices are too high to be an amateur cook. You don't look like a freaking Aunt Mary. Well, I don't know if I want to go to any instances just yet. Okay, so you've got stuff. Okay. Okay, so you sell that. My first 10 credits. Woohoo! Okay, so let's see. I've never been up here, have no clue. Oh, you freaking card sharks, you kidding me? More card sharks? Okay, so you're pointing me this way? I'll go this way. I don't know where the hell I'm going, what the hell I'm doing. I've got absolutely no idea. No clue. Oh, I'm out in space. Okay. So apparently this is a station I can also possibly fly to. Okay. So if I go a couple of floors up, I can also go to instances on that elevator. Citadel. Sarcophagus. I'm assuming those are the names of the instances. Laboratory. Sirius. They gotta be joking. Oh, so the guys will give you small tips for each of them. Not tips as in money, but tips as into how to survive. Base defense in hell. Yep, we'll keep moving. Portal is not active, so I'm assuming the not active portals only activate after you've completed a certain amount of things.
Sorry, I don't have any information about that.
Oh, shut the hell up, Google. I didn't ask you. Death Arena? Huh. I'm assuming Death Arena would require more than one person. And what is that one? This one doesn't tell you where the hell it goes. I don't know if I want to go anywhere that doesn't tell me where the hell I'm going. Okay. So to get back to where I was at... So I need to have a CV first in order to go to... or I should have a CV so I don't get my ass blown off. Okay. So I got a weapon. I know how to get back and forth from the portal to the thingamajiggy hoogie what's it. Man, they've got this portal thing. Wait a minute. Oh. So it's like Stargate. You need to find the other ones when I explore. Then I can connect. And they're up to 50,000 light years. Enter here. Okay, so first off, let me... Combat shotgun. Heavy sniper. I like sniper. Alright, so let's go back up here. I tell you, this hover bike, man, is a whole lot better than the other goddamn thing. So where are the freaking portals? Where was I at? I was over... Okay, so let's head over to the large wreckage. Woohoo, I got me some air off of that. Oh, this is so much better than the motorcycle, man. So much better than a motorcycle. Okay. What do you mean I'm not allowed? I just placed you. I set you up. So you net need scare any more first spider? I ain't going anywhere near no freaking spiders, dude. Okay, so somehow I'm not allowed in the thing that I actually just set down. That's mine. Right there, I placed it. And now I can't get access to... What the hell is that? Oh, I can't. Okay. So why can I not get into something that I already made? Do I have to try and leave my faction? No. I can't do that. I'm not allowed. Okay, I don't have anybody in human. Okay, this is just really fucked up. I sat there and created that stupid thing. But somehow, even though I'm the owner, I still can't get access to the same shit that I already fucking made. Now I gotta go and find some more freaking... Okay. Something is a little screwed up on this. Thank God I don't have a whole lot of freaking resources. I'd be really ticked off. Yeah, I mean, I literally just plopped that down before you had mentioned going to the portals, because I had not been to the portals yet. And I set it to allow faction access. And now I got another. I did not make 2. I only made 1. See that's an issue, because I only made 1 portable constructor and I set it down. And I threw stuff in it. But now that same one is sitting here in my portable thingamajiggy. But I put that one down already. Okay, well, you know what? I'm going to forget about that for right now. I'll place the other one down. I'll do it on this side. Oh, you fucker. I can't pick it up because my inventory is full. Okay, 6. I don't need that much. Bahamut in the house. What's going on? I'm trying to empty it, dude. It's kind of like my bladder. But I can't get to the... I set this one down, but for some reason this one is just not... DI. And see, that has... let's see. Well, apparently I can't delete anything off my own server either. Whoa, that was weird. Yes, it has been a while, man. How you been? You know, hopefully you're having an amazing Saturday. I did set myself as admin, and I can go into God mode, but it just wouldn't... actually, I set myself up as Game Master, which is higher than that. But the problem was that I dropped that other portable constructor before I went to the portals to go to Asgard. Blame that all on Reforged. And then when I came back, I couldn't access it, even though I accessed it before I went and came back. So, I blame it all on Reforged. Yeah, happy to help. I'm not sure what init admin command is. Normally in God mode, I should be able to just delete the ID. Without a problem, because I've done it on the previous place that I hosted my server till I switched over to GTX. But this one is acting a tad odd. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. I mean, I need to work on getting some stuff together so I can make myself a... Yeah, I literally just turned this server on yesterday, like last night. I was playing around with it on another server and decided I wanted to host it someplace else because I wanted a dedicated server and not shared. So literally, the last 2 days have been just... yeah, the fancy hover bike. I kind of like the hover bike. I never liked the stupid freaking motorcycle. You know, I never liked that motorcycle at all. I thought it was clunky and dunky. Well, let's not go that far that it's, you know, Atlantis special. Oh, I've gotten some air off that thing, boy. I've hit trees and gone flying into the freaking air. I do love that. Now, granted, unfortunately, there are no, you know, like hamster cores and anvil. Although I would really love to create like some kind of a monkey thing. I don't know if I would want to call it a monkey core, but I would want to have something monkey related. Yeah. Oh no, I know you refer to the scanner. I could have gone into the configs and added that too, but you know, I don't want to tear up somebody else's stuff. I'm more interested in trying to get, you know, like a teleport to player and a co-op teleport thing going on to be able to let others join in on my fuckity fucks. You know, but right now it's just small. I mean, I've got a 25 slot, and right now, really, it's a lot of, you know, mostly testing. I just want to make sure that everything is working properly and functioning and it's not driving me crazy. You know, I do like the fact that some of the recipes call for different items. Oh, it's an Ascension Unchained as well? I did not know that. Yeah, but then again, I mean, I've been spoiled, and the only thing I've really been playing has been Reforged Eden. You know, and mostly either single player or on a private server or on Anvil. I just got tired. I don't know. I got kind of tired of, you know, having to try and rush, and then the season's over, and then I have to start over. I like a slow gameplay. So you play on the AU dev server? Yeah, I haven't played on that yet. But then again, like I said, I'm a geek. I had to go. I'm over in the U.S., so I set up my own server. Even though it is through GTX Gaming, which is UK based, they do have servers in New York. So for ping response and whatnot, that's where I went. Oh, I thought you meant like Australia. I thought you meant down under. Oh, is my inventory full already? Oh, shitbags. Yeah. Hey, it always takes one, buddy. It only takes one. It's like I called and I was talking to my manager, my boss, who's kind of also a friend of mine, and literally I was on the phone with him for like 2.5 hours, and then I said like one comment, and he goes, "Yep, and that's exactly how we stay on the phone for 2.5 hours." I said, "Yeah, I should probably let you go, shouldn't I? You got work to do." Whoo! Look at that! I am up in the air. Of course, it throws me around and pushes me back. You bring me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, right round. Now, I really want to start working on, as I'm testing and playing and fiddle farting around, is getting a teleport to player or teleport to place set up like a trade place, like they do on Anvil, because I do think that's something that is needed if you are going to open up anything to additional players. I still have no clue what these freaking nanobot things are. Apparently they repair everything. Okay, so I need to get... let's see, I want a small vehicle, I want a little miner, the ancient miner 49er. So carbon substrate. I can't do carbon substrate because I need stone dust, I need more stone. I do like with this thing how if you are on the ground, you can't move. You have to actually hit the space bar to go up. Woohoo! I am flying high in the hog. You know. But for like a 25 slot server, I pay like $50 a month. But compared to the limited functionality of, like host havoc and having, only the EMP, the admin helper light, compared to the full version, I kind of think that having that is a good thing. Yeah, you know what? It's a hover freaking vehicle. It should hover. It should hover. But it doesn't. I saw that myself when I first tested that out, and I was just like, hoo-hoo, we got a hover bike in Reforged Eden. And I hit the water, it's like, you fucking suck. It's like, how do you sit there and call yourself a hover bike if you can't hover over water? I mean, that's a natural thing. Oh, wow, I still have that auto thing set up. It's been so long since I've been online. Alright, well, I'm not going in there. I don't feel like doing that. Spiders. Yep, we'll go this way because we don't like spiders. It's a hover vehicle. The word hover. To be above. I don't know who the hell came up with, oh, it's a hover bike until you get to the water. Then it's, a lead weight. And who created that? If I find the code for that, I'm changing that shit. I'm going to tell you right now. You know, it's bad enough I had to go through and look for the code for the blueprint check that on some servers with the EMP admin helper, you can click on, you know, you can just click it and turn it off. On others, it's just not present. So like on GTX gaming server, that option's just not there. You have to actually Google search the commands to actually add the statement into the global YAML. Then I'll have to do some research on how to set up a teleport to player, because a teleport command is normally a console admin command. So that'll be interesting, try and figure out how to do a... Man, I'm full already? God. Now I know why people set these things up, so they have to, you know, why they turn off weights. Woohoo! Yeah. But if you didn't turn off weights, it just kind of feels, you know, if you don't have weights and volumes and everything, it just feels like you're cheating. At least to me, it feels like I'm cheating. And that just could be me. It has nothing to do with my armor. Why, is the transport booster going to give me more stuff? Or more weight capacity? No, see, it's only going to... Wait a minute. Let me go to... Where does it tell me what my capacity is? I don't see a weight capacity. But then again, I don't have an armor locker, so I can't really change it. Oh, wait a minute. I can change it because that's only light armor. So... this one... Nope, I need an armor locker. Because I forgot that it is. So that's supposed to let me carry more. $109 kilograms. Well, I can carry 650 now. I mean, that's 50 less. I think you guys are just lying to me. I think you guys are just making stuff up. Yeah. You guys are going to make me go all the way back to that goddamn Asgard portal just to go to find the thingamajiggy whoozy what's it. Okay. Where's that damn portal? Right there? No. Right there. Yeah, it is much for reality because I'm used to the normal. So you can carry, wait a minute, 25K? No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to keep mine at regular RE level. I just think that's a tad, like, cheatery. But that's just me. I'll do what I gotta do, but... AU has a lot of elevated stats. I kind of like the harder stats. You know, I don't like the having to unlock every single item in a blueprint. And I think that is definitely an anvil thing that I got so used to, is not having to unlock every single thing in the goddamn freaking blueprint. Oh yeah, but I turned it off. You know, as you can see in my blueprints, I have the unlocked. You know, I turned that off on my server. I'm not unlocking all that crap. That's a pain in the ass sack. I don't even know what the abyssal schematic is. It sounds like something that I would get from, you know, like hemorrhoids. Not saying anything bad. I'm just saying it's... I'm so new to this particular thing that... Or this particular version of Empyrion that I have no idea what anything actually is. I mean, it took me a little while to figure out why the same blueprints in RE and in Atlantis now took 200 extra gold that the blueprint never actually even had. Including the starter CV I've always done, which is the Apollo. Now requires 205 gold ingots, which it never did. So there's a lot to relearn and to understand. Oh, goddamn you motherfucker! I hate that shit. God, I hate that crap. Whoever designed that freaking button the way it is ought to be freaking shot. You know that designer did that shit on purpose. I really got to get rid of that goddamn shift and whatever the hell freaking button that is. Okay. Eat something. There we go. Now, since I got to do this all over again. Well, yes, but Shift and F picks the damn thing up. And you're always hitting the damn freaking Shift key. You know, it's like, and you know that the programmers do that crap on purpose. I don't care who they are, whether they say yes or no. You know that they do that shit on purpose, laughing their ass off, going hee 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 hee. Because anybody in their right mind would never do that shit. It's like I work for a company, and one of our monitoring pieces of software, you know, I accidentally deleted all of the log files, not knowing I did, or that it would happen. And one of our engineers goes, "I don't know how the hell you did that. In the freaking 15 years I've been here," he goes, "nobody's ever done that." I said, "Well, who the hell would write code that sits there and says, clear log filters, and literally mean clear the whole goddamn log, meaning delete the thing? Why didn't they write delete?" I said, they wanted somebody to freaking do that so they could laugh. That's just the way they are. That's, programmers sit in a closet and program and laugh their balls off. That's what they're designed to do. So how are the instances? What are the instances like? Because I know I've seen those little portals with the instances saying, 1 to 4 players. And I know if it's 1 to 4 players, normally you should have more than one player. Wait a minute. You've played Bahamut, but you've never gone through one. What about you, Wila Sarge? Have you ever been through one, or are you just talking smack at me, trying to tell me to do it so I die? I never knew how to get to them. My initial thought was that I had to go to the Asgard system, because, if you're in the map, there is an actual Asgard system. And then I see PvP, and it's like, yeah, I'm not going there. And I was like, wait a minute, it's my own server. I'm not going anywhere. I don't have to. There's nobody else there. Oh, I really need to make myself a better multi-tool. I just want the skill points. But I do like the fact that, you have other things that are required. Like before you make bullets, you have to make bullet casings. You have to make crystals or quartz to make certain things. You can make your own diamonds, which we don't have in Reforged Eden. I am going to miss the hamsters. I'm not going to lie, because, it's a little easier to get hamster cores than it is to get, drone parts. But I don't know how, all the cores and everything in this game work, if it's all the same as base RE, where you have to go to drone space and start getting drone parts to get the auxiliary cores or the quantums, because in any game I've never gotten that far. And that's mostly because I'm a slow progressive guy. I don't, seasons are a tiny bit too fast paced for me. It's all, get in, get off planet, get out, get to, and, like Anvil season's coming to an end, and it's like, yeah, I'm not fast enough. So Australia is designed so you can craft, buy, and find anything. You can craft drone parts. Oh, really? Well, but that's in Ascension. Is that the same in this game? Because I know in the... Oh, you never played it? I have never played it either. Um, but if I do a base, I can get an NPC robot thingy, a mechanoid, a cyborg, a mech. You know, some other different types of armor. You know, I there's a lot of similarities and a lot of differences. A lot of things I think that they just modified and changed. Um, I don't know what donut is. This is funny. It has a lot of things that ASC. I don't. What is ASC? Yeah. Oh, Ascension. Okay. Well, you say AU, and then I think Australia. Then you change it to ASC. You know, and I'm thinking you're thinking of something different. Okay. They have car skin blocks for small vessels and hover vehicles. I'll never use those. Ship skin blocks. A voidium crystal sprout. You know, of course, CPUs, but they're different. Divine, a divine warp drive. Um, let's see. The dev for Atlantis is Narari. Yeah, Narayyan. Nararian, and I'm probably butchering that person's name. So forgive me for doing that. Um, the original Asgard system was added to the Reforged Eden mod because initially it was just Atlantis, and then when that got assimilated for the Asgard system being integrated into the Reforged Eden mod, I know they came out with the Atlantis next because that's very recent as of the when did that first come out? The 9th, I think. No, it might have been before that. It was beginning. It was in the very beginning, I think, of July or the end of June. But there's a lot of things that are very similar, of course, because it's RE. Things I'm not familiar with because I've never gotten that far in Anvil. I don't know. I mean, I used to play a lot of Icarus. I thought Icarus was going to be a phenomenal thing. Was doing things different. And then all of a sudden, I got tired because I ran into that same problem. Okay, I did everything I wanted to do, and now all of a sudden, I got to start all over again. And every time I start a new mission, I got to start all over again and go back to the same planet, set all my stuff back up again, recreate my base all over again. And I don't know. I really wish the game, I would wish that like Anvil could do a series to series where they would save player progress so that next season you could pick up where you left off and continue going. Now, where was I headed? I need more stuff. Where the hell was I? I hate when I forget where the hell I was. Okay, let's see what I need. I need library. I need miner. So I need computer processors, rubber. So I need rubber from trees. Oh man, that's a whole lot. I'm gonna have to change all that crap. You know, I like the idea of this, and I like where this instance is going. And the fact that it's my own server, I also like the fact that I don't have to try and complete as much in such a short time. I can take my time and not have to rush off of a planet within the first week, or not have to try and get everything I want to within 5 or 6 months. It's I like progressive play. Okay, so let's see. Let's go ahead and do this. I need carbon substrate. Okay, so I need more carbon substrate. I need more copper, silicon. And what makes it funny is this same freaking hover bike folds itself up just like the damn freaking bicycle. Like, hover vehicles shouldn't be folding themselves up. But it does maneuver a whole lot better than, whoa, except for when you get air like that. It's like, whoo-hoo, gotta put my foot down like I'm riding a motorcycle. Oh, I still need to make another, okay. I still need to make myself, a drill. And a chainsaw, so I can. As long as it's not a lawnmower, man. I just spent $400 on a freaking lawnmower. And I'll tell you, that's a $400 lawnmower. That's freaking cheap. I walked in the store. It's like, oh, you'll probably just want the cheapest one. I was like, how much is that? Well, it's $369 plus tax. It's $369. I said, do you have any scythes? I said, it's just for my maintenance guy. I don't care if he's gonna swing his arm. Not that my brother would be happy. He's the one that's the maintenance guy, but. But I do love the fact that, this game itself has such a huge mod community that people take the base game and make it so much fucking better. And they always keep alive the game itself. And I used to be a No Man's Sky gamer until I started playing EGS, and no matter how much I love No Man's Sky, there's things about No Man's Sky that can't compare to Empyrion Galactic. And the weird thing is one of those big things is, being able to build all that shit. And I don't build, but it fascinates me that you can do it in this game. Yeah, I haven't played a No Man's Sky game in like a year. And I see all the updates come out, and it's like, nah. It's like it's still missing. There's still, granted, most of these games, no matter what game you look at, most games are kind of empty. There's certain things you can do in the game, certain things you can't do in the game. You complete certain missions, and certain missions just feel, I went here, I talked to this guy, I got this. There's not a lot of substance in a lot of missions for a lot of games, not just, No Man's Sky. And No Man's Sky has done phenomenal since they had the bomb launch years ago. But I don't know. I get in the mood and I'll pick up No Man's Sky and I'm just like, it just still feels like something's missing for me. And maybe it's because I don't play it in virtual reality anymore. I haven't put my VR headset on in freaking ages. But then I haven't been too pleased or happy with the VR community lately either. So ever since Facebook dipped their ding dong and everything and started ruining a lot of crap, it was just like, yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off for a little bit. Little dev companies, get bought out by Facebook, and the next thing you know, they just disappear. Or they, have games now. Nope, just for the, just for the old Oculus stuff. Like, nah, I'm not giving Meta any of my money. But it's, one of those, bite my nose up to spite my face type things. I want it, but I can't have it, and yet I won't do it. So, Muhammad, how long have you played, well, you haven't played this game. You've played Ascension. How long have you been playing the Ascension one? And is that also regularly updated? Let's see. I've got 1,747, which is now surpasses my No Man's Sky, which was 1,585. Kind of tells you how into EGS I got, because No Man's Sky was my game. But I do also have to say that, I started playing Empyrion Galactic Survival single player and then landed up on the Anvil server and met some really great freaking people. And I still play games with those people. You lost track of... How do you lose track of the dev? I mean, was he, bogged down with stuff? Didn't he have enough time? I ain't saying anything back because I really don't actually know. But how do you lose track of a dev? Oh, okay. So it wasn't the dev, it was the old development server. Okay. Oh, he opened up his own Discord. Okay. Oh, So I need copper, rubber, and computer processors. Computer processors require me to have quartz. Quartz requires me to have sand. Oh, it's about 2 or 3 weeks ago? Whoops. It's not a very long time. Yeah, I keep going back thinking I should be making myself something, and I keep forgetting the fact that I want to make myself a freaking better goddamn drill. So you've surpassed No Man's Sky hours as well. Oh, excuse me. You know, the interesting thing is, in this game, and I don't know if it's the same in Ascension, is you have a certain percentage chance of getting like 1 gold ore digging in the ground. Because you get sand, you get soil, sometimes you get rock. But every once in a while you get a gold ore, not on the sand, but in other areas. You've put in about 300 hours since you got back on. That's a lot of time, man. You know, not that I can't say much. I wish I could have played longer. I haven't been streaming a whole lot because, you know, my mom has not been feeling all the best. So about a month ago, my mom slipped and fell on her butt. I should say on her face. And she was in and out of the emergency room and the rehab center because they screwed up her blood pressure meds, and they gave her too much, which caused her blood pressure to go down, and she would, you know, hit a BP of like 40, and then she would pass out, fall down, wake up, and then start throwing up. Oh, really? You get, you know, here you can get carbon or graphite as well. Yeah, and you know, my mom's blind in one eye, she's losing eyesight in the other, and my mom used to be a nurse, so you know, she kind of lied to everybody at the rehab place that she had somebody at her house 24/7. Yeah, she didn't. But the alternative was you're probably going to have to go to a, you know, nursing home, and mom has worked in those, and she's like, absolutely not. I'd rather die at home. I'd rather, you know, fall over and kill myself than go to a nursing home. See, look at that. 3 gold ore, and I've been digging in the sand. You know, you don't get a whole lot, but then again, you know, the amount of deposit that you get on the starter planets, you only get, you know, like 1 or 2. Like this one's got 5 small ones, which I don't know is enough to have 205 gold bars. You know, so it takes you a little bit longer to get out the starter planets. But yeah, poor mom. I mean, I have to go to mom's almost literally. It's killing me every freaking day after I get out of work. Make sure she eats her breakfast, takes her blood pressure, make sure that she gets dressed. It's like, Mom, if I really wanted this issue, I would have had my own goddamn kids. You know, love her to death, but some days I really want to hold her head underneath the water until the bubbles stop. Not that that sounds nice, but it is what it is. No, don't care. I don't believe in that whole, you know, I owe anybody anything. It was not my choice to be here. I don't believe in that whole, you know, you owe anybody anything crap. Now, sand. I need to make... How many of those? Parents don't have kids just to take care of them. Parents have kids so that they have kids. They do that out of love. No, it was not. I didn't stick my ding dong in somebody's hoo-hoo. No. Sperm do not have a soul until they connect to the egg and fertilize and become developed. Yeah, well, assholes have feelings too, but you know, they're not going to reproduce. I'm one of 6 kids. My mom and dad did it like, you know, all the time. 18 months apart. Her hoo-hoo just healed and they were at it again. That was not my decision to make. I still don't know how they even did it. My mom is such a freaking... How shall I put it? Prim and proper pansy ass. Oh, lost a viewer. They probably didn't like those comments. Hey, it's all good. I don't care. Hey, it is what it is, you know? It's like, come on. You know, it's like back in the day, they used to have kids so that they could run the farm and do this and do that. It's like, you know, well, we don't have that right now. Right now, all we have is you have 6 kids. My dad passed when I was like, you know, 6. So it's like, you know, there's not a whole lot that, you know, people can do. Okay, so I need copper, rubber. That's what I need. Rubber. I need a rubber. Well, look at that. I got a whole bar. Only 204 more to go before I can make myself a CV. I tell you. At some point, though, I'll probably open up this server for people that may want to join and have a little bit of difference. I'm skipping an SV. No. I'm going to go from having a miner to a CV so I can get out of the starter system to get better resources to build an SV. Because I don't really need an SV just yet. Because I'm not attacking any POIs. I mean, it's a starter planet. I don't really need to. You know, I need a little miner, which, yeah, that's, you know, this is a little SV, so I just need, you know, a little bit more copper and some more computer processors. But in order to make computer processors, I need more silicon. Oh, and I just got rid of all the goddamn silicon. Motherfucker. But that 205 gold will definitely set my time back in reference to how long it's going to take me to get off planet. Man, I keep forgetting to make that goddamn freaking shit. I would never skip an SV. Only under certain circumstances. They do. But how does that work in space? How do you have more SV, or do you do a lot of planetary combat rather than space? How does a combat SV take out a dreadnought? Do you have weapon limits? Do you have, you know, block limits? Can you put anything on your SV? Yes to which part? Because that was a multiple part question. Okay, so you do have weapon limits, so you can still only put on a certain number of each weapon. Okay. Because it sounded like you just, you know, it was souped up where you had more stuff on it than you should have. But I'm assuming you also have, you know, aux cores and quantums, or the equivalent of quantums, so you can add more shit to your SV. So only 15 manual fire and 24 turrets. So only 39 weapons can fire at any given point in time. Okay. Yep. So the auxes and the quantums, but the small versions for the SVs. Okay. I still don't know how you can take out a dreadnought, but maybe that's because you're small and maneuverable and you can't get hit as much. Yeah, I've never gone against in well, I mean, how long have you been following me? Probably all the time that you've been following me. I have never gone against a dreadnought. I see them and I'm just like, yep, nope, 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 nope. And I know my way right out of that system. Yeah, I don't know where any of the cores are on any ships. I assume most of them are in the center, and you got to come at them from either the top or the bottom, but that's just an assumption, because I honestly don't know where the hell they are. Look up the ship's soul siphon. Mostly an incorrect assumption. See? That is why I would die. But then if I know where all the stuff is located, where's all the fun in trying to take one out? You know, that's like, you know, the Black Pyramids. I know where the core is. I can go in, you know, with a little SV with a couple of lasers and take out the laser turrets on there, and I can knock that thing out in like 2 minutes. You know, and then it's just a matter of collecting all the loot. Although I will say that, you know, the Black Pyramid is one of my favorite POIs to just knock out and just loot the hell out of. Because that has some really good loot in it. Now, I don't know if it's the same in all versions of RE. I'm assuming it is, since it's a base part of the game. Woohoo! Man! Getting some air. I like air. Now I need copper. I still need computer processors. What did I need for computer processors? Silicone. Okay. So an example is Temple of Doom, Plasma Research, Jack Sparrow, and Destroyers are my favorites. Yeah, I don't like a whole lot of fighting. So normally my go-to tends to be find the core, knock it out, and get the hell in and out. Which some people say is cheating. And I say, if it's in the game and you can do it, then, you know, it's not cheating. The devs made it that way. Otherwise, they would put something into place that says, okay, you can't loot anything until after you've gone through point A, point B, point C, point D, point E. You know. Oh, excuse me. But I may at some point decide that maybe I want to turn on that whole check blueprint crap and, you know, make things a little bit more difficult on myself and, you know, have to unlock everything before I can spawn something in. I'm still toying around with that whole, you know, thing. Yeah, I still can't believe I have. Well, I am a member of the Pause Fellowship, and they are some really great people. You know, one of the people in the Pause Fellowship actually is the one that initially got me to just start streaming when I started. You know, Athenon. Some really awesome people. Yeah, but you know what? Getting to level 25, I really wish they had a bigger leveling thing. Because in RE, it's 25. After that, it's... You know, I really wish they had like 100, like Ascension. But unfortunately, you know, they don't. You know, which is kind of poopy, but Hey, what can you do? I don't write the code. I don't write the game. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. I'm already spending way too much money, and then I find out that, they let like 60 people I work with go. And they said, oh, this isn't a workforce reduction. This was a restructuring of the company. It's like, you let 60 people go. I said, how is that not a workforce reduction? No, but I mean, in RE, you've only got 25 levels. So at level 25, you can build, make, or create whatever you want to create because you can unlock everything. But if they did it where you have to be certain level, like if you have, all the drone parts and all of like the quantum, your quantums should require a higher level than say the Oxes. Your dark matter stuff should be higher than 25. I just think that, that whole thing needs to be like rebalanced. Not that I would like it if it was, but then again, I've never gotten to that part of the game where I've been able to get quantums or Oxes. I did manage in Anvil to get 3 hamster cores. Or is it 2? Either or. It was the first time I've ever gotten hamster cores in my life. So I'll stick with the fact that, I got hamster cores. And they're the cutest little fucking things I've ever seen. I just wish they had, aside from the wheel spinning, I wish they had the actual hamster running on the actual wheel. Let's see. Oh, I still got 100 and something. We'll grab as much of this as I can. Actually, I'm not going to grab as much of this because I need to build that other crap. I need a better freaking drill and a better freaking thingamajiggy whoosy what's it. Whoa. Man, that can really throw you for a loop. Okay, so silicon, 1 sand. Oh, just need computers. Quitting time almost. I've had less sleep this week than I've had probably in a month. The brain never stops sleeping and being extremely psychic and spiritually connected. Sunday and Monday and Tuesday, I could not sleep at all, and my brain kept going back and forth to work stuff. And then when I got up Tuesday, which I never do, to go and look at my work email, I logged on, and 15 minutes before I logged on, my boss sent out the email that let a bunch of people go. I was like, well, that's the reason why I couldn't sleep, so let me go ahead and go back to bed. Telemore, what do you mean, what's this noob startup inventory shit? It's a whole new playthrough on Empyrion Galactic Survival, Reforged Eden, Atlantis Next. A whole new thingamajiggy, whoosy what's it doodad. Oh man, I got rid of all my fucking iron too. Shitbags. A minute ago, it just told me I needed silicon. Now I need goddamn freaking. So how you doing, Tom? I've heard about it. It was it's actually the Asgard system itself was added into Reforged Eden by the guy that did initially Atlantis, and I've had a few people mention it to me, and I've checked it out. And I decided I was going to start my own server to test things out, do a little bit of playthrough, and figure out how I liked it. So I set up my own server, wanted to play a little bit. You know, little bit different. I mean, some of the stuff is still the same, but you know, you've got some different recipes. You know, you can make diamonds. You've got to make, you know, you got to get stuff from sand. I think sand's part of the recipe for glass. You do, and there's instances, which they call them instances. They're still missions to me. You know, but those that have played will probably slap me for saying that because they call them instances. I don't. Oh, now you're going to turn around. I don't want you to turn around. I wanted to kill you so I could get the experience points. Ha! Wow, that did some good killing. I didn't expect it to kill that bad, or kill that good. You know. But yeah, there's some different items in the game. You know, your base stories, of course, are all the same. There's additional content in it. I was kind of looking for additional content in a game I could play a little bit more long term than, you know, just seasons. Seasons kind of were starting to drag on me a little bit. And that's not saying anything at all about, you know, anything bad about Anvil. I'm just kind of impatient. And I kind of didn't like, you know, the rush. And I wouldn't call it the latest hip-hop swagalicious. There's, you know, Atlantis, there is Ascension, there's some Space Cowboy thing, but I don't know if Space Cowboy has been updated like Ascension or this particular branch, which is let's see, so there is, come on, so there's the next, where is Ascension? So this was the original Atlantis. You know, there's the Adstra, there's Los Mia. I mean, there's a lot of different, you know, individual, you know, there's a Star Wars, oh, it's outdated. Star Wars Aftermath. But there's a lot of devs that, you know, create some really good shit. Yeah, and you know, I mean, I keep going back to Anvil because I love the people that are on there. I mean, I've met a lot of great freaking people. Some of the guys in my faction I still chat with every single freaking day. You know, very few. I mean, I chat with some of them every morning, even if I'm not playing on, you know, on that particular server. I still chat with. I love the guys to death. I love the whole community to death. But you know, 6 to 8 months in a season, and you got to get in, you got to get out, and you know, it's like, and now I got to start all over. And I like a long, drawn-out play. You know, I like to be able to do my own thing when I want to do it. You know, that's what turned me off of, you know, playing Icarus. You know, it was, woohoo, I got the mission done. Oh, now I got to go back down to the next planet. Oh, wait a minute, it's the same planet, but now I got to rebuild all my stuff all over again. You know, I wish that Anvil could create a continued playthrough where they could save your progress, and during the next season you just pick up where you left off. And if you didn't get a chance to finish whatever the missions were, you could continue from that point on instead of having to start all over again. But I mean, that's not easy to do because you got to save all the individual save files to make sure that they all work. Possibly not, but still, I mean, it would have been a nice thing to be able to come in and, you know, if you're trying to grab new people and build the community, you've got to be able to give the community, you know, a good fighting chance. Not all of us are good, fast players. You know, your new players log in and a lot of them feel lost. I know I did for the first 2 seasons. You know, I've never done an anvil mission. You don't have enough time to do the main story and try and get the, you know, everything that you want to get done before you even hit the anvil missions. That it's like, you know, the season for me feels a tad short. That's why I think, you know, it's just like, look, you know, start off the season, you know, focus and work on main storyline and building upon that. Next season, you know, we're adding to that and extending the, you know, the progress, and still leaving all the other stuff open so that anybody joining in can start from the beginning and continue working, and not have to feel the crunch, because I felt the crunch all the time. And don't get me wrong, like I said, I love the Anvil community. I love the people on it. You know, my faction mates are phenomenal. They pulled me out of my slump because I am not a person that enjoys what's the word I'm going to say? I'm a solitary person. You know, I don't normally chat with, hang out with, or do a whole lot of things with, or keep up with, you know, a lot of things. You know, but these guys pulled me out. These guys, you know, have been part of my literally almost everyday life, unless I'm extremely exhausted. You know, and they become good friends. You know, I do think that Anvil is missing something that they need to try and figure out so that they can try and make the community a tad more connected. You know, just like I don't do any of the they do the when they were doing the weekend missions. I didn't do a single one. You know, I look at them. They look like they could be fun. But even that kind of, for me, unfortunately, looks a bit, you know, like hollow. And that's kind of shitty to say, but I mean, if any of the Anvil people were actually watching, they'd probably be upset for me saying that. But, you know, I think it's important that any kind of community understands that if there's something lacking, then they've got to try and figure out, okay, what is it that we need to do? How can we improve upon this? How can we make the experience better? Not just for the people that have been there forever, but also for the new people. You know, they've got to have a balance of, okay, new people are going to be doing blah, blah, blah. The people that have been there for a long time need some more challenges. You know, let's try and find a balance between adding more stuff for the people that have been there, but being able to give support and everything for the people that are not to that point yet, and keep all your stuff from season 1 to season 2 to season 3 to season 4, so you build upon each season rather than starting over. At least that's how I look at it, because it's like, you know, one season's not long enough to be able to do everything that you want to do or everything that you can or want to do. You know. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking up my butt. Oh, ticket! My bag just fell through the ground. Okay, it's just a bag. Make a new one. I'm sorry. That's one of the things that used to annoy me. Is just like, okay, it's a bag. I mean, how much stuff do you actually have in the bag that you really desperately have to have? It's just like, I've lost my backpack a number of times. It's like, I'll make another one. There's, you know, really nothing that I need that... Yeah, I don't think it's something they can fix, to be completely honest. I just think it's some just weird server-related program thing where item blah, blah, blah just somehow doesn't do what it's supposed to do and falls. It's not part of the actual player because it's its own separate item. But there should be something in game to allow you, program-wise, to sit there and, you know, automatically call it. Well, yeah, but if you die in space and you try and go back and find your backpack, 20K? You'd be searching forever looking for that damn freaking backpack. Woohoo! Look at it. Start production. Oh, it's done. Look at how fast that is. Now, you're going to need gas. You're going to need... I got oxygen. Okay. I should probably go in here and unlock fuel cells. Oh, I'm not... Oh, I'm only at level 7? I got to get to level 10? Whew. Okay. I need more. I need to make more stuff. Because I need to make gasohol. So we'll make another one of you. And then... since I did that, I need a harvester. Not the hell harvester, just a harvester. Come on. I can't type. Nope, don't need that. I just want... There we go. So I need computer processors, ingots, carbon substrate. Okay. Whoops. Put you here, do that. Oh, I already got silicon. Still need more iron. You know, but, you know, I mean, I like the game. I like what I'm seeing so far, even though it's a lot different than what I'm currently used to. But it's got familiarities. I need 3 more processors. I need copper. I don't got enough copper, which means I need more copper. Okay. And I can't make these because I need copper. Alright, so I'm going to need to go and get more. This is the thing that I hate and I love at the same time. I hate the fact that I have to keep on grabbing stuff and making stuff and building stuff to make more stuff, to get more stuff, to build a bigger stuff. But yet I continue to do it. And I keep forgetting to build the goddamn fucking drill. Eventually, I'll get that damn freaking drill made, man. Eventually. Ah, excuse me. Other than that, Talmar, how's your weekend been going, buddy? Because you don't need to listen to me whine and bitch and complain and moan and... If anybody else that's watching's got some tips or anything on, you know, things to do in this game, let me know. It's going back to school next month. 2 birthdays soon, and son's going off to college. So does that mean that you get some party time? And what's the kid going off to college for? What's he gonna take? What do you mean extra stress time? When he's gone, you don't have to stress. Meteorology. So basically he's gonna be one of those people telling us the wrong weather. Have you tried to steer him away from that? No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, but New York meteorologists kind of suck. You got a 5% chance it's gonna. You got a 5% chance it's gonna rain. Okay, but it's raining out already. Wouldn't that be 100%? If he wants to make really good money, he should go into computer stuff and networking. Network engineers make really good money. Yep. I currently work for a fiber internet. Well, I can't even call it a fiber internet. It is a carrier grade fiber company. So I am a network operations center tech 2 for the core network. So I basically, all I handle is core fiber, backbone, long haul, core networking gear, equipment, Sienna, Cyan, Juniper, you name it. I got my hands in every piece of gear that we have. Doing isolation and repair as well as upgrades, replacements. So yeah, you make good money, in that field. But with any type of job like that, there's always the insecurity that at some point your job goes away and you have to find work elsewhere, because you know that business, it's always at some point somebody's going to sell you and you're going to go work for somebody else, and you know, but they make good money. I mean, Dish pays their people really good if you're on the network side, or the new turn up side where you're turning up new services for cell towers and whatnot. I mean, some of them people make like $50 an hour. Now, I don't make $50 an hour, but I make a decent living and be able to afford all the crap I want. Hence why I'm a geek. And you do cybersecurity, huh? So you're the guy I gotta blame. You're the one always trying to knock on my back door. And you can't get in. I'm probably one of the few people at home that have dual internet providers with a load balancing router with failover on it, because I can't be without my freaking. I'm like a kid with a goddamn freaking cell phone. I'm sitting here staring at my damn fucking phone all day long. It's like, oh, I can't do my work without this. I can't watch TV without my internet. But it is my livelihood, so. Oh, excuse me. Ah, you think you could. You couldn't backdoor my house. And if you did, the police would be at your house very shortly. I've done security work too, bud. I just black hole your ass. Security's not an easy fucking thing, man. I'll tell you. So many, you know, equipment designers, you know, or developers, or you know, manufacturers leave themselves so open and vulnerable to so many freaking things. Cloud-based phone services. Yeah. You know, I don't like the cloud at all, personally. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. There's just something about the cloud that just, I never trust anyone's cloud, because it's always got my stuff on it. And, you know, how secure is an actual cloud? Now, what did I need? I needed to have 3 more computers. Okay. Ah, man, I need more carbon substrate. Copper and iron. And I need more stone dust. To make more stone dust, I need more stone. How am I in God mode when I didn't put myself in God mode? That's the weirdest thing. In effect, perhaps. However, I don't hold any of my stuff up on anybody's stuff other than the game stuff. Everything of mine is stored directly on my PC, offloaded to a USB, and stored in a file cabinet. Other than that, I mean, aside from email, which I don't do anything in email other than basic conversation. Well, my work, yeah. I mean, my work, everything is done on the Microsoft cloud. You know, and I hate the fact that everything is on that damn Microsoft fucking cloud, because Azure sucks. And it's slower than poop ass shit. And that's right, you heard me, Microsoft. Your stuff is slower than poop ass shit. You know, I mean, half of our crap at work is on that cloud, and I hate it. Everything was so much better, so much quicker, so much faster when it was on our own personal or on our own work servers. Oh, they know mine too, dude, and they hate me for opening up my mouth and saying it. Like, hey, it is what it is. You get what you pay for. You pay for shit, you get shit. You know, you pay for good stuff, you got good stuff. Just because it's Microsoft don't mean it's any good. It's just a name. And, you know, I don't even call it micro shit because it's big pile of shit. But if you're just joining in, we are talking about micro shit and the cloud. Which, you know, which is kind of crappy because, you know, I run Microsoft on my laptop or on my desktop, and, you know, I am part of the Insider program, so I don't ever pay for my freaking operating system. Okay, copper, iron. 309, you fucker. Okay, so now I need iron and carbon. Iron, can I do more? There we go. I still need more iron. Don't I have more iron? I need more iron. You suck, motherfucker. Oh, man, I keep forgetting the fact that I want to sit there and get that. Okay. Let me go into here and unlock that other freaking multi-tool. I like Linux. I just haven't used Linux in ages. Mostly because... Hang on. Oh, always lost a brain cell. Hang on. Oh, sorry about that. I know there is, but I'm gonna. I have to make that other multi-tool first. That I keep forgetting to freaking make. And I'm having a sneezing attack. I'm allergic to something. I just don't know what the hell it is. Fuck. Man, I gotta go and blow my nose. I'll be right back. Hang on. Whew. Oh my god, that nearly killed me. I think I lost like 5 brain cells. Okay, so now I need... some of those. Okay. Before I can do and take that apart... Now they did change the distances on this light in here in this version, because you used to be able to see a little bit farther, as well as the night goggles. You don't see as far or as clear as you do in regular Empyrion. So if you're in a planet that's like more foggy or lower visibility, even with the night goggles, it's still lower visibility, but it's better better in the long run than it is you know, just wide open. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I always try to leave this open in case I decide to open this up and let other people play. And it's really just me. And I haven't even started like any of the beginner missions on this. Okay. Let's go here. And I'm still short. Uh-oh. See, I always think that when I start this here, I'm going to start and actually use this and make a base. And I never do. And I apologize for the sneezing fit. That shit kills me, literally. Start production. It's done. If what's not handy. Oh yeah, but when you need iron and everything, you got to keep going back and forth. Normally, I go and I just like dig the crap out of a freaking mountain, but I don't normally do a base on a planet. I normally work until I get enough for my first CV, which is the Apollo, to get off planet to go to another system. Yeah, so I just never do a base on a planet. I'm one of those nomads. I spend all my time in sky, and I just go to the planets when I need to get stuff, or get pent or hit a POI. I played one season where I built a base, and then I got off planet. It was a base not on a starter planet, but I built a base and I went off planet. And I came back, and unfortunately, the planet that I was on had a faction that I pissed off. So I came back, and they were like beating the living shit out of my freaking base. And on top of them, animals were attacking my base. And I was like, you know what, you can have it. I'm just gonna go somewhere else. And then I came back 3 hours later, and there was nothing around. I killed everything around it. But then spiders took over my base. It's like, nope, don't like spiders. I'm done. Nope, not going to do another fucking spider. Can't stand them. I hate spiders, man. I have arachnophobia. I don't like them. Never going to like them. Can't stand them. It's just like, nope, you can have it. Like, you can have it all, you fuckers. Okay, you're making gas. I need gas for here, but I don't have a whole lot. Yeah, well, faction... Wait a minute. Aren't I in a faction? I could have sworn I was in a faction. Thought I was in my own faction. See, this is weird. I created my own faction, and I'm not part of my own faction. So it's only going to let me set to private. That's weird. So the faction is what was freaking broke on this. Because I should be part of the... And yet, I'm the owner, but I can't accept myself to the faction. That's really fucked up. Let's see. Let's see here. How would I change faction in? Change player in game. I don't think I can. It's weird. It doesn't list. All right, let's try seeing if I can create a different faction. Okay. So I didn't like the... Oh, man, I hope I can access this crap again. Okay, I can. But it put me in God mode again. So where does shit? I change one thing and it throws me into God mode. It's got to be a weird server related thing. Woohoo. 6 things of gas. Yeah, I'm gonna need more gas. But before I get more gas, I gotta get some iron to make some more. I need iron ore. It's really weird that it throws me into... an admin or a god mode. Don't know if you've ever seen that, Bahamut. But, weirdest thing I've ever seen. But hopefully everybody else who's in and chatting and watching, you know, is enjoying their Friday and their weekend. You know, I have to be up early tomorrow to take my mama to get her hair did so she doesn't think that she looks like a witch. Just a lot of creative. Yeah, I'm not really a creative guy. I can make blocks. I can't even call it like a Borg. It's just a block. But no, that's really weird that, you know, it just switched me to God mode. And I couldn't even do anything with the admin helper. I mean, I just created a new faction and bricks or minivans? Hey, minivans are better than what I can make. Trust me. I mean, I have an idea for a ship in my head that I really want to make, but it probably won't ever happen. I'm going to have to do some serious video watching on how to actually build, just to get the hang of how to actually build something more than a block. That's still more than I can do. The image I have in my head has rounded corners, oval type shape. It's not just, you know, I don't want a block. I want to be able to make something that I see in my head. And unfortunately, I don't know how those blocks work because they don't work in my head. Someday I'll spend some time in creative. You know, we've got such great freaking designers and builders in this game that, you know, I bring in a ship and half the time it's just like, oh, man, this just feels so feng shui. It's like everything is where I would want it to be. It's so accessible. Somebody took their time and they thought about, you know, the practicality and the usefulness of how things should be set up. And then I get into some ships and it's like, man, who the hell made this? Of course, I will never say anything about who made what. Oh, I love Life Force's ships. You know, he makes some phenomenal fucking ships. Sadly, I don't get enough chance to be able to really do much to be able to enjoy his ships. You know, did I fly one of his? I think I tested one of his, and I was going to bring it into game. I don't know what the hell happened to it after that. It was probably end of season. And I never got around to it. The STAG. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with the STAG. Let's see. The Stag. Small vessel. Let's see what this baby looks like. Oh, there's a video.
Hello folks, welcome to the Captain's Academy. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Strategic Transport Assault Gunship, also known as STAG. STAG is a mid-game spawn, Core 6 SV. Its role can be defined by you. Starting in as a light transport with thruster upgrades.
You've got 8 aux cores already?
A high G transport, or a assault gunship, also high G, or anything in between. It's designed to work as a system with attachable pods, SV fighters, or whatever else you can sling under those wings. So, starting out of the gate, one thing we want to do is take note of our generator placement. We'll want to upgrade that as you upgrade your devices. So, I've designed a system here to flag where the generator placements are. So, what we want to do is we'll access that through the P menu, and we'll just scroll down here and toggle the generator placement. And so this flagging here just will denote where your generator placement and upgrades are. So spawning in, we have a
Yeah,
handful
this
of
guy really
small
thinks about
generators.
freaking everything, man.
Reforged Eden, you'll probably want to upgrade those to advanced to
And he can
make it
build
more
these ships
efficient.
so goddamn freaking
So
fast. You know, it's like, you know, I
we'll
mean,
take these two here.
I couldn't
These
even
are
do a
outside
third of his
the-
ship in
the
5 times the
engineering
amount of
area.
time that he does.
Okay, so those two are placed. Now these here, these are going to be vertical stacks. So we'll just want to remove these small generators and rotate our generator. You don't want to remove this. This is a break wall intended to mitigate against chain reactions. And here at the end, in between these beams, you're going to have a sneak into a placement. Alright, so now that we have all of that in place, this should be able to accommodate any sort of device placement that you have, any number of combination, be it progenitor shield, all of the shield extenders for Reforged Eden, and quite a few number of turrets, which we'll go over here in a minute. So first thing is that it's going to spawn in without a warp drive. So
No
if that's
warp
your thing,
drive?
You want to add that in. We'll take a look at moving these blocks to get that placed.
Yeah, one of these days I got to do some real serious research
And
on
then
how
we
to
want
build
to get
crap.
this thick block. Alright. Should be able to drop that in. There it is. Nice and snug. Nice little presentation. Alright, so we want to consider CPU placement as this thing.
So you can spawn it in early game, huh? What's it, Oh, he doesn't tell you what it needs. Doesn't tell you what it needs. Oh. You just sat there and said early game. Now you're saying, well, not early game. Now make up your mind. Can you spawn it in early game? I think you're just making shit up, man. I think you're making stuff up. You're just trying to make me look bad. Well, maybe you can get in 4 to 6 hours. Freaking game masters, you know. Oh yeah, you should be able to do it in like 4 to 6 hours. Four to 6 hours. Says the people that, you know, can complete an entire, you know, game in, you know, like 4 to 6 months. Well, surely it's got more than carbon and iron in it. Yeah, see, there we go. So you can't bring it in early games. It still takes you, 32 atomic bridges and 16 matrix synthesis. If you do a lot of POIs, come on, I'm only a level 8 right now. I won't be hitting anything for a little while. All these masters of disaster and, you know. Oh, yeah, it's easy, it's only gonna hurt for a little while. I don't normally hit any POI on the starter planet. I don't know why. Probably because I don't really care for or like POIs very much. Look at that, man. I'm driving that thing like a man. What the hell? My harvester didn't take shit. Because I was on the wrong ship. God, I hate that. I'm a little moron. I'm a little moron. Okay, let's get some in you. We'll get you making some fuel. We'll get you making some fuel. I should get the fuel out of the UHC vessel. The one thing that always gets me is the fact that these little tiny portable constructors, man, hold more shit than, a 16K construction box that you got to build for your freaking base. Okay, so apparently my button didn't want to work. There we go. Okay. Who's got gas? You got gas. You're supposed to be making gas, but you're not. Why these things don't set to be currently on, I have no clue. Didn't they used to come on automatically? Why are they not automatic anymore? Or am I just not remembering correctly? Okay. So now that I've got that going and that going, I need more gas so I can start working on bringing in the Apollo. And that's going to require lots of carbon, lots of blah, lots of blue, 205 gold ingots. It's not even in the blueprint. I just need enough gas to start getting some stuff. That's all I need, enough gas to start getting me some resources. You know. But hopefully everybody's having a great weekend. I'm having myself some beer. I've cut back, way back. I'm down to like 1 day a week. So you use the damaged dart for your first 10 to 12 hours to hit the cheesy ones. I don't think that was supposed to be cheaty. I think it was supposed to be cheesy. I still need to unlock weapons so I can make you know who I'm talking to. But hey, there are people that will give you a hard time for blowing the core out of a POI because you didn't go through and run the whole thing. Like, but that's the way they made it. If they made it so that you couldn't do that, they would have built particular blocks that you can't shoot through from the outside. Or they would have sat there and said, okay, you have to go point A to point B to point C to point D to point E to point F in order to get to point C. Or point whatever. I love pulling in a POI into creative and seeing where the core is located and coming out so I can just look at it and say, okay, if I blow a hole through here, I can get down to it. Okay, let's see. Weapons. I need ammo. I don't need these. I got sniper rounds. What else do I have? So that's my heavy sniper rifle. Assault rifle is my 5.8. And you use shotgun shells, and I don't have a shotgun. I got other stuff making that, so let's... So Plasma Research has a 3x3 block area on the bottom that is a different color, kind of like the author made a point of telling you where the core is. I'm not sure I understand that. So I got 1,000 of those, 422 of those. What I really, really like is the minigun, but I can't get the minigun because I'm only at a level 8. So what I should do is I should go over to the UHC vessel and siphon out all the freaking gas. I knew you weren't on. Okay, so where's the UHC vessel? Come on. Okay. Coloring of all blocks, if you mine under the POI, are dark gray except for 9 blocks that are left. Well, that just seems to be, you know, that's not what I want. And I just told it to reset all my waypoints, and it's not resetting all the waypoints. Portals, large wreck. There we go. Or maybe he did that so that everybody wouldn't be annoyed or upset. You know? And this is the first UHC vessel I've been to that has not been, like, in the woods. Let's see, so... yeah, they're all a tough fight when you have to actually fight. Let's see, 1590. That's probably all the gas I'm gonna get. But you guys have got stuff, so I'll take whatever I can get. Sniper rifles, always good. You're empty. La 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 la. Whoops, for some reason it didn't take. And I always hate hitting this POI. Mostly because, you know, I have to reset it if I need anything. And I still have to figure out how to reset an actual POI by itself other than, oh, I'll just go ahead and delete the whole freaking planet file and start it from scratch. But the titanium always comes in good and handy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, and I don't want to take away what I need because I know that the thingy will be used for part of the other thingy. I don't know why you get an armor locker, but there's never anything in it. Now, what did I actually come here for? Oh, I came here for all the fuel. Where's my goddamn ship? But now, you know what? I've never used the dart in any game. I've always taken it apart. Where am I? Look at that. It says the wreckage is over there, but it's actually not. And when I try to clear my markers, it doesn't clear them. I might have to restart my game, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. Let's see. P. Let's go into here. Now you got yourself a full tank of gas, buddy. You're welcome. So we'll put you over here. Well, actually, I wanted to keep some of you over there. There we go. And we'll go. Ba 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 ba. Do do do. Whoops. I wanted the food. I wanted the food. Where'd the food go? There we go. Aside from that, I am just blessed that my boss decided I was not worth letting go. Although in my department itself, you know, we lost one of our day guys, which not a big huge loss. He was getting paid way too much money, did really little crap, and abused the family medical leave issue. We also lost one of the managers. So we had two managers for the NONC, a technical one and a non-technical one. The non-technical one that said, and then we surprisingly lost our director. So now we are underneath a different umbrella. And I was kind of shocked. I'm glad they kept my current manager, Rob. I mean, the guy is freaking awesome. I consider him to be a good friend as well as a boss and coworker. But I was shocked that they actually got rid of him. I mean, Chuck was a good guy. Okay, so what do we need now? I need... Oh, I know what I need. I need one of those Whoosies. Where's the Whoosie what's it? I need to go in and make... Did I unlock them yet? Let's see. Nope. Oh, I still need to get more. Okay. I need to get... Always hate these things. They're always too sensitive. So we got copper... A lot of mountains in this place. I think I'm going to go ahead to one too and just start knocking out some mountain. Maybe I'll get me some gold because I need gold too, and I know there's a few gold deposits. This is normally my go-to starter miner. You know, not the best thing in the world, but it works. I mean, it's got 7,500, you know, storage, which isn't the best, but starting out, it's pretty decent. But you get salt, you get sulfur, and in here you have to have salt and vegetable oil, actually, to make meat. And I don't mean raw meat, I mean like cooked meat. But you get a frickin' shitload of salt and frickin' sulfur, though. I could make a mountain. I could make a mountain base out of here. didn't get any gold on this so far, right? No. Because I'm probably too high up. But I could make a base out of a mountain. One of these days I'll try it. Okay. Does that actually raise my freaking shiznit? Okay, where am I headed? Large wreckage. I'm gonna hit one of them stone pylons. Because I know they give you some. They give you about 2,700, I think. Shouldn't be long now. Yep, 2,400. Okay. Woo! Bounce off a tree. Gonna have to start making up a base so that I can not have to worry about doing this. Okay, let's unlock a few base parts. Gonna need a fuel thingy. I'm gonna need a generator thingy. I'm gonna need a small constructor thingy, a cargo box. I'll do the thingamajiggy. Got small solar panels. That's already unlocked. Should be all. The starter base. Okay. So then I need generator. I'll do that and that. Small fuel tank. A cargo box. And a small constructor. This should be all I need to start with. Just for starters. Oh, and the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi. Not going to be under here, under miscellaneous. I still got to get to level 10. I should unlock that automatically. So I'll take this. Seven. Oh, I created a new base. Woohoo! I created a base. I created a base. I love the nightlife. I like the boogie on the disco ride. Oh yeah. Okay, it'll be a few minutes before I can get all that done. So let's do... Whoa, I can't full. That's why I was doing that, because I was out of freaking shit and I was tired of... Okay, well that's all good. I will just take apart this. And we'll just take apart the basey while we're waiting. Yeah. And the interesting thing on this was when I started fooling around with it, I realized that I could not place a core in a POI that regenerates. So, you know, like the Dead World on this particular you know, starting area, you can get resources from it, but you can't place a core on it because it regenerates, which I thought was interesting. You could blow the core up, but you couldn't actually put another core down. Let's see here. Ba-da-ba. Let's see, what am I looking at? Huh? Well, hey, look, the admin just said it. I am awesome. Oh, it's a common configuration. I was not aware of that. Because I've actually played on servers where it was not, and you could actually do that. Unless I've never done it in the starter area and I just assumed that I did. Which could be. Oh. Now I don't know which is the beginning and which is the end. Okay, so we got the generator. I got that. And I got that. So we'll put the generator right there. Which is what direction? East, so I want to face you. Well, east or west doesn't matter. 9. That's as close to west as I'm going to get. 8. Put you here. Put you here. I wish they had more than 16K. They're all 16K. You would think you would be able to put something bigger than a 16K box. but sadly you can't. Hey, I thought I had a Wi-Fi. Or did I not tell it to do Wi-Fi? Yeah, it's 2023. Wi-Fi should be automatic. Well, I kind of think they should be different between base, SV, HV, and CV. I think a base container should be a whole lot bigger than what you would have for an SV or an HV or a CV. But you should still be able to configure them with container extenders. But like these, it's like, that's kind of just shit. Because then you got to go in, you got to figure all the other stuff out, and you got to have this and that, and add on more of this, and okay, so what do I got? P. Can I just add container controllers onto that? Let's see. I thought I just unlocked that. Ugh. Let's see. Let's go back in here. I thought I unlocked a container controller thingy-majiggy whoozy. What's it? I did. Container controllers. Unless I can't make them from here and I've got to make them from the other thing. Okay, so let's throw this on here. I need some fuel. We'll make sure you're powered on. We'll go from okay. What do you got in here? I'm not allowed in that one. Why are you not making anything? Jesus, I put you on an hour ago. I wish I could put a Wi-Fi extender on that. Would make things a whole lot easier. But instead I gotta run back and forth. I still want a loot all button in Empyrion. I should be able to have a loot all. I don't want to have to dive into code to start looking to see how I can add a option to loot everything instead of going box by box by box. Don't mind me. Yes, I know I'm running back and forth. I know I've got Wi-Fi. I can't get Wi-Fi from here, but I can do it from here. See, we could all be off planet a whole lot easier if there was a loot all option or a choose all option, even from these, because these you can't do. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Okay, we'll keep the bandages as idges. See, I got quartz crystals. Okay. Now, what do I need? Now I need to figure out what I was going to do. I was going to do... I was going to do something, forgot what the hell it was. What the hell was it? There was a purpose to my madness. I did not, oh, I wanted to unlock that, okay. I wanted to make sure I had, and I can't do the other because I don't have enough points to do this one yet. Okay. And I haven't even explored this whole planet yet. I've only been in this tiny little area. Go here! Because when I go in here and I say reset all my stuff, it doesn't reset all my stuff. So let me just see if it does when I log back in. Or maybe I'm going to have to do a restart of the server and see if that resolves it. Although I do like the EMP admin helper. Shows you literally what a person's got in their thing when they have it. You know, in their thingamajiggy. So let's see if this will clear. Nope. That's interesting. Alright, well I'll have to figure out why that's doing that. We're not going anywhere near spiders, because I have an arachnophobia. That's copper survey. A temple of leprosy. We'll grab some copper while we're here. I have no weapons on this ship, so I'm not just gonna dive in there. Got Gatling guns, but I don't think I have any weapons. Let's see. 2. Nope, no weapons. Oh! Crap, I'm in the wrong area. I'm in a Talon area and I'm gonna destroy my reputation. Crap. I'm still neutral. Thank God I caught that. Oh, there's gold there too, you poop nugget. Alright, well, let's head out of this area because I don't want to kill myself with the Talons. I got 290 freaking shit without killing myself. Iron, I can get iron. What's over here? Copper. Alright, so we'll get copper. Yeah, I could have killed my rep with the freaking Talons, man. That would have sucked butt. Majorly would have sucked butt. Excuse me. Okay, got a little copper. We'll grab a little bit of this. Nope, not over there. There's an iron survey. What's over here? Man, I still got to make that goddamn freaking chainsaw and other freaking thing. Iron. I'll grab the iron. Man, I ain't seen too many freaking aminals around. Thank God I'm on this planet. Dig, dig. La-di-da, la-da-da. I don't like to. Oh, I got 1 gold. That 1 gold will help me get to my 200 and something gold ingots. But so far, I'm enjoying the grind. I'm enjoying the game. That's more copper. What's over this one? Whoa. I could have sworn I already reset you once. I did, and you didn't keep. It's like every time I get in the ship. So where am I at the moment for... I'm on 9, level 9, hoo-hoo! I want the goal, but I'm not going over there to get it. It's real weird that I cannot remove any of those 16K already? What the hell? How do I get 16 fucking K already? Jesus. Alright, well, make another goddamn freaking container. Where are you? Can I do a container extender? Will that actually do anything on a base? Maybe? I have never tried. I see A, okay. I see Bahamut, I see V Mercy. Let's see. One with Sarge, I see 47 VRES. Some names I can't read. Because I'm blind as a bat. Oh, and it's not going to put anything there because it's freaking empty or full. So let's take this. Nope. See if I can put this over here. Does that give me more? No. Doesn't give me squat because I've got it right there. And you're only 8,000. See, I thought container extenders were... Well, I thought I had to put them... Huh. F2. Base. That's what I wanted to unlock. So I gotta do the controller. So where's the other one? The other one went somewhere. Eight. So I can only do one, and then then I have to do the container extensions. We'll see how this works. seem to recall this method of madness at 16. That makes it 24. And that makes you 32. So what I can do is change you to there. And that way I can take and put in here to here. Things I'm not going to really use you. Oh, excuse me. What's taking up all the goddamn weight? I mean, something's taking up all the freaking... Oh, it's probably all this shit. So maybe I should put everything in here. And do this. I'll do you to that. That way you're all there. And I'm going to use the bathroom, so I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Alrighty, and I am coming back. I'm just doing a quick reboot on the server just so that I can see if that issue clears up. Okay, so let's see. Now, for some reason, my reset does not reset. That is interesting. I can remove them manually. If I can hit the right spot. Remove. Ooh, gold. I'll have to sit there and look and see why that does not clear. That is an interesting little glitchy. Yes, welcome. I've been here already, thank you. I gotta change that welcome thing. Now I can't get... Oh, don't even fucking tell me that. So apparently, I've got an issue on my server. Because nothing... Wow, that is real interesting. Apparently, I'm not on my server. Even though I'm on my server. Alright. Let's try this again. That's a real interesting glitch if I don't have access to my server. So I'm going to do a restart. See, this is why I have to test shit. This is why I go through all the painstaking processes. So I beat myself to a bloody pulp. Now I know it's going to sit there and tell me in 5 minutes it's going to reboot because I told it to. But why it kicked me out of my faction and the other, I have no idea. Let's see. CB reset. Chip here. Nope, because both of my ships are red, so they're not mine. Which is really interesting. So when I log out and I log back in, I lose access to my ships. So that would be a good a big problem. Yeah, I know, welcome. So why am I losing? Well, that's going to be something I'm going to have to play around with. That's an interesting little problem. Huh. Yep, I know. Warning in 2 minutes. That's interesting. I've never seen that problem on a server. Especially being an admin. Which is really interesting. I can't replace it. That's really interesting. And I am the admin. Well, I'm going to have to end my stream here so I can figure out what's going on with the damn freaking server. And do some more testies. So I will end everything here. I appreciate everybody that stopped by, said hi, Wireless Sarge, Bahamut. I appreciate you guys greatly, as always. I'll be back tomorrow, but I'm going to spend probably a couple hours trying to figure this crap out and get things secure and set up. And I'll be back tomorrow, probably sometime early afternoon, maybe noon. So have an amazing day. Enjoy. We will catch you again tomorrow after I've gotten some things fixed on the server.